to WCE Radio. Let's go. You know what it is?
Atlantic Empire. Quiet.
Here's another one.
Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Ain't no digital scales, I got that digital vision. I be clocking them dollars, I got that digital living. You fuck around with them fuck arounds, be that digital picture. Fuck around one more time, you be that digital.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your only host, BZ995 WC Radio Podcast Station, 107.1, Shade 45, Sirius XM. First of all, before I get into breaking any records in, I'm gonna go ahead and say this real quick. Now, Fat Joe was on the Drink Champs, Noriega, DJ EFN. He mentioned something about the passing of these legends, as far as Shock Marquis, that's Digital Underground, and so on, so on, so on. But he mentioned about an event that was at DMX Sunrising, his homecoming. And he was like, letting them know that he had problems and everything like that. I've been knew DMX had problems. Like I said, man, like I know his wife, I know his kids. I'm not a stranger to him at all. I met DMX when I was in New York. I walked into the Power 107.1 building, and I was in the lobby talking, yapping off. I was trying to get into the industry, far as like what I'm doing right now. I was already talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, his wife, was listening to me. She looked at me dead in the eyes. She was the only person that stood right there and looked at me right in my eyes while I was talking. And she made like a smirk at me, and then I felt the hand touch me on my shoulder. And, it was X. He looked at me. He was like, you know what? You got the light. You got the light. He how if you ever had a conversation with X, you know how the way he was talking. He was like, you got the light. You got the light. And he was like, you can do anything you want to. You got that light. You got that light. And ever since then, we exchanged numbers. His wife always made sure I stayed in contact with him. They upgraded the cell phone, so it was like a video chat every once in a while, and everything like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick before I cut these records. I got friends that's I consider as friends. They're brothers, pretty much. And I got cousins. I got, uncles, as far as like extension uncles and everything like that. I got, I got different people in my life. They all come with flaws and everything like that. X was one of them. He other celebrities too that I know personally. They all come with flaws. Flaws are things that, that comes with an individual. Either it's an addiction or something that they do on a daily basis or whatever like that. But I'm going to tell you this. This is what kind of friend I am. And this right here, I don't know if you call this a real friend or an individual that, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand what you call it, but I'm going to tell you this. If you're my friend, right, I see you every day. I talk to you every day. You know me. You know my mom. You know my dad. You know my kids. You know the one. You know my wife. You know everybody everybody that's in my family. I know everybody in your family, right? And I know that you have a flaw that nobody agreed to. Nobody is going to agree with it. And it's bad for your health. It's bad for everything, right? But if you my friend, I will never judge you for what you do. I won't. And I will not let nobody else judge you either. Will never. That's how I rock. So when y'all see me going in on Charleston White, I did that off of feeling. And I don't even really get into emotions because I'm not that emotional like that. I get emotional over people that I care about. I get emotional over a situation that is real tense and still up in the air and still have tense attention to it. You know what I'm saying? That real people will react to in a violent way or angry way or just curse you out or something like that. You know, I'm not that kind of person that I will not tolerate anybody disrespecting my friends. If I can't judge them, if I don't judge them, you can't. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? It's 100 million people that got drug addiction problems. 100 million people. So if X was just one out of those 100 million, probably didn't even add into that because you probably didn't even know that he was addicted to anything. What give you the right to actually even say anything about him? Nobody on this earth can judge each other. Nobody can. Everybody that got dark holes, they all got dark holes. Everybody got dark holes. I got dark holes. I'm still trying to recovering over dark holes because every little thing around me, far as today and in my past, before today happened, it scarred me. It scarred me bad. And when something scar you real bad, it's impossible to just sleep over it and wake up the next day and be brand new. But let's get into these records, man. We got a Young Go with Coke Whites. You know what I mean? Because if you ready, I stay ready. I'm always ready. Let's get it. Young Go, Coke Whites. Let's go. WC Radio Podcast Station. We break records. 107.1. Shade 45. Sirius XM. Let's get it. Let's go. Young Go.
So ain't nothing like that nigga that you post like. Go time, I'm going up like the dope price. Got my dope right, so fuck a nigga that don't like.
Yeah. WC Radio. Let's get it. And another one.
Me and Gutter taking trips, trying to wiggle shit out. When we had it, we just needed y'all to hear the shit out. Feeling stuck like traffic, trying to steer this shit out. I ain't nothing like these niggas who done did it for clout. You a thug on that account, I was living shit out. I ain't even know my worth was a different amount. 17, mama tripping, got the kicking me out. I could really show these niggas what this crippin' about. Die young or do life, what that shit is about. Gimmick on they hood, cause they still in the house. Killers a vouch, reppin' till my niggas is out. Hey, I said this shit is on the flow like a loose ball. Bareback flow on the mic, nigga.
WC Radio. Young Go.
But when you come in my mama crib, take your shoes off. I can tell niggas funny because the mood off. Running to the gram, I swear niggas is goofballs. Money looking too tall, but they too soft. Then I cruise off,
and another
with the
one.
roof fall. I'm the dopest nigga ever in these Coke Whites. Flow tight, my glow bright like strobe lights. My whole life we so ice and so pipes. So ain't nothing like that nigga that you post like. Go time, I'm going up like the dope price. Got my dope right, so fuck a nigga that don't like. My young nigga, a dumb nigga, he gon' fight. Crazy niggas was more loyal when we was broke. Said I just gotta keep it a band. Tell them that the joke's up, trying to legal the strain. They ain't even know the owner of it, really my fan. But I'm gonna make my own plate, cause I'ma eat like a man. Really coming from the land, better keep you a bland. When you winning, they don't really wanna see you expand. Used to post in the hood, homies hitting with grams. Cross the street with the feds, used to sit in the vans. We ain't really give it a damn, shit was regular though. Heard the homie fuck my bitch, but you was begging her though.
Let's get it.
Tripping off that, she a regular.
WC WC Radio Podcast Station where we break records. 107.1. Make sure you tune in. Shade 45, Sirius XM.
Word mouth like fashion, leave they ass in the slump. It's the money and the power, I ain't asking for much. Overlapping niggas laughing, leave they ass in the dust. Leave my enemies panic, tragic after we bust. All the work that we put in, it ain't no doubt that we up. Nigga, I'm the dopest nigga ever in these coke whites. Flow tight, my glow bright like strobe lights.
Yeah, man, you know what it is. That was a Young Go with Coke Whites. Hey, shout outs to California Frank. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead, man. Let's get it in, man. We're gonna top back on to this topic. You know, I like to call this topic friendships of the X. Nope, friendships of DMX. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, it's sad that we losing so many legends now. Shock G, Digital Underground, that was the first group that actually discovered Tupac. You know, and I feel that in this whole pandemic thing, right? No, I'm gonna take it all the way back. Excuse me. In this whole this new millennium, when the 2000s kicked in, I feel like that we lost so many people. We lost entertainers, we lost close family members. You know, that we always thought like we'd never lose them. We always thought they was gonna stick around. You know what I'm saying? We always thought we was gonna hear something new from them, something great was gonna come from them. But when this 2000 hit, that's when the major losses, the entertaining major losses started to kick in. And then everybody wonders why. I'm going to tell you this. And I really don't get religion on my show. But I'm going to get religion this time. It's different people that worship different gods, different religions, different cultures, different everything, you know, and I don't have a problem with that. But I'm going to say this. It's a such thing as our life book. We have a life book. Every day either some people take their lives real important and they live by their own book. They create their own chapters and they get it. Because it's always a such thing as of an ending, and it's a such thing as expiring date. Expiring date, it comes with, it's unexpected. It's really unexpected, your expiring date. That's the date that, you know, that not only, you don't pass away, you pass on, and you still live on beyond the living. Everybody has that. You know, and that brings you to the happiness. If your back was hurting or if your lungs was hurting the whole time you was here inside your body, inside this body, your spirit was inside your body. When you pass on, that hurt and pain goes away because now that you're free, you get what everybody was searching for. When some people say they're not happy here living, but they do not want to take their own self away, something either tragic or something like that happens to them, or they just feel it. They have a feeling. You understand? And DMX, he had a feeling. He wasn't happy here. It's crazy when you could look somebody else in their eyes and they'll tell you like, man, I'm not happy here. And then you cry when they tell you that because it's like, you love them. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell them you love them, but it's like, I don't think it's just your love for them. It matters, but they don't have enough love to live, you know, for themselves. That's the crazy part about this life, man. It's like people have to take life as a gift. It's a blessing to wake up every day. But when my life changed is when I had kids. And that's when I was like, I have to make a real good detailed occupation to be able to be motivated to make sure that I live long enough to see my kids grow old. You know, and I didn't have an addiction. I was just in the streets. I graduated high school because I didn't want to feel as a failure. I went to college to figure out what was my major was because I didn't want to feel like I was less than nothing. You understand? And on that note, let's go ahead and get into this new record by I'm not considering it a new record, but it's a record by Cutthroat Mode, If I Die. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's the perfect title for this conversation. Let's get to it. Cutthroat Mode, If I Die. Let's get it. Because if you ready, I'm ready, and I stay ready. Let's go. WCU Radio. You know what it is. And another one.
I take the strongest shots, help me be myself. I'm killing myself slowly, I don't need no help. Go 100 by my lonely, I don't need no belt. And if I crash, let me burn. Only way I learn. I'm stubborn and I know for
107.1.
Living life with no
Shade 45, Sirius XM. I'm sure you tune in.
Waiting for my turn to get up in the game and do my thing like I'm supposed to. Long hard journey just to come back to the old juice. Feeling like my old self was telling me I told you. Stay original like them old schools. The old rules still apply. Niggas don't abide, sleep on lullaby. Rather them than my mama cry. God, I gotta ride. In the night times where I come alive. And if I die, pray God greet me like boy come inside. Have a seat, take a load off. I think it's time we speak. I took you from the earth cause you was far from weak. And I'm sorry that I took you from your family. I know right now they mad at me, but listen, understand your seed. That it's a war zone, it's a war zone. Better know the devil wants you, so you better hold on. I've been fighting off these demons every day for so long. I don't know if I can go on.
WCU Radio Podcast Station, man.
Figure out your purpose. Without one, you was good as worthless. I'm at
107.1. Shade 45, Sirius XM.
They played him short, he played his role and let it take his toll. Made him cold.
Tune in.
Told me not to give a fuck. More than broke, I promise mama we gon' live it up. My chip is up if I ain't grinding and I'm in the cut. They hate to see us up, but fuck them, we keep flipping bucks. Hitting blunts to ease the pain and keep the mind stable. Add it up and multiply it, know your times tables. Blind angles get presented, move at your discretion. They get more money, but it's cool cause we get more blessings. More aggressive, less passive, stand on all 10. Display your passion through your actions and go all in. And greet them haters at the finish with a long grin. Been through so much with my brothers, I pray we all win. It's been a long spin, soaked a lot along the way. Way more than grateful, Lord, at times I'm too apart to say. They talking strange, that's my cue to take the safety off. Can't play them show, gotta make it whole, no, I can't take this loss. We taking off, and we all know that got them sick. Problem is, a clock I think and y'all was not legit.
WCU Radio Podcast Station, man. 107.1 Sirius XM, Shade 45.
I couldn't bring myself to the realization I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Never was at my throat trying to steer me away from what God chose for me. Trying to hold my smile, but you can tell that it's done forcefully. How do I focus on loving myself when I'm hurting the people that's close to me? A lot of shit set me off. I think to myself, like, why do I bother? Drinking my liquor like water. Got to the point where I need some stronger. I done lost all of my friends and I hurt my kids when I left their mama. Even when times got harder, still my ground and held my guard up. Keeping my head up. Ain't too proud to say I cried about it. Avoiding all my problems, knowing ain't no way around it. Face the beast that I created, that part I acknowledge. But some days that beast gets the best of me and holds me hostage. Mental health, I've endured some pain that you ain't never felt. Physically, beat down with sticks, fists and leather belts. Tough love, now I'm fucked up, still I forgive them. Enough beatings in your life, you'll start to catch the rhythm. Oh God, I'm still on this road that you chose. When it's cold, keep me warm. When it's hard, keep me strong, show me love. Cause I don't know how to love.
Yeah.
Father God, I'm still on this road that you chose. When it's cold, keep me warm. When it's hard, keep me strong, show me love. Cause I don't know how to love.
WCU Radio Podcast Station. Yeah, man, that was Cutthroat Mode with If I Die. Jesus, that was a real conquering record, man, that just happened to land at the, I'm gonna say, the craziest time as my conversation. But I will say this real quick before I get up out of here. Everybody has lost someone from addiction. I don't care if you're the president of this country. You have lost somebody of addiction. And you love them. And you didn't let nobody judge them. Because if you didn't judge them, nobody could. You know, no human form individual can do that. That's how you put in your head. Because you love them so much. You had love. You got love for them so much. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody in the world, please, if you love somebody and you know they're not right, before you leave their presence, give them a hug, and hug them tight, and let them know that you love them, and let them know that, hey, whatever you going through, I'm going through with you. You know, your pain is my pain. Your frustration is my frustration. Your goals is my goals. But the real goal is that you reach that goal. Because I want to see you watch me grow. And that's the best love you can give anybody. Y'all already know how this go. It's your only host, BZ995, WC Radio Podcast, 107.1, Shade 45, Sirius XM. And I'm out.
It's the WCE Radio. Let's go. You know what it is?
Atlantic Empire, quiet.
Here's another one.
Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Every time I'm on it, clockwork. Every time I get it, clockwork. When I'm on my business, clockwork. Clockwork, nigga, clockwork. Ain't no digital skills, I got that digital vision. I be clocking them dollars, I got that digital living. You fuck around with them fuck arounds, be that digital picture. Fuck around one more time, you be that digital.